Okay, so I think it's time to go shopping again on the neural cloud, looking for captures. So let's go ahead and let's look at some of the latest captures for amps. So I think what we'll do is we'll look for things added in the past month. We will guitar, and let's start off looking at amps and cab combos. And we're going to sort by popularity. See what we got. All right, so we've got a couple of things from Amalgam. Let's go ahead and give those a shot. Those two a shot. We've got quite a bit on this Soldano. I'm going to skip those for a bit. I got a few of my ones that I created from the Tonex. Let's check out this high gain one here. And always good for Dream 65. Let's see what else we got that might be of interest. Just the name alone, I've got to try that one out. And try the Recto Verb. Try this Marshall. And let's go ahead and switch this out. Let's just look for amps alone. So these will be captures that we need to use with a cab block or an IR. And we'll try that one. Some of these are higher gain than I would want to check out. We'll try these two St. James ones. Let's try the Verb one. Try that Hughes and Kettner. Synergy, interesting. We'll give that a shot. And what else? Let's try find one more here that's kind of different. I do like a Lone Star, but it's not really something I want to check out. Let's try the custom audio. And we'll grab a couple of these. All right, so I think we've got a good amount of captures. Let's go ahead and go over to our Cortex and download them. Okay, so I pulled most of those captures into a single preset. I'm calling it July 2024 captures. And the way I've got this set up is I've got all the captures that have cabs included across the top here. I did add a low high cut right here. Sometimes those captures that have cabs included, you need to do a high pass filter on to weed out some of the bass. And then all the ones that are just amps I've got here, and I did throw an IR on the end that we'll need to use there, and then I just have a little bit of reverb on the end just to add some kind of ambience to it so it's not super dry. And so for this demo, I'm using my HSS Strat style guitar, and let's just jump in. So the first one up is Leave Me Alone, I'm Riffing. Let's turn it on. So, I mean, not a bad capture. The crunch is a little, I don't know, hairy for me. So, I don't love it, but it's not a bad capture. So then we'll move on to this. A Marshall. It's been recorded with a V30 speakers and a 57 and an R10. It needs a little bit of level. So it is a nice crunchy. It's not super high gain. let's add in a little bit of gain, see what we get here. Let's try pulling back some of the gain. So a good versatile capture, kind of a nice basic Marshall's tone, not too high gain though. Let's move on here. So I can tell right away this is one of the Amalgam ones. It's a Dr. Z. You can see it, EQ is balanced. Yeah, this is typically the Amalgam ones that have a cab included. I always need to use a high pass filter. So let's go ahead and bring this up. That's a little too much. A little noisy too. Let's pull some of the gain back. Compensate on the volume. It's a little too much. Yeah, I think this sounds better when you pull the gain back a little bit. So a nice kind of foxy kind of tone. As usual, high quality from Amalgam. So this is one of the new Friedman ones. I want to check this out. Both of these Amalgam captures have a little bit of buzz on them. The other one's not as much. Oh, this one's super quiet. It's a nice, just kind of basic Fender clean. Let's move on. That was a high gain. It does have some gain to it. Also a lot of buzz. That's the humbucker pickup, so that's not from the guitar. right, so let's check out some of the ones that don't have a cab included. So we're going to go over here. So I've got a dual IR set up, and I've got a couple of Fender 12-inch speaker cabinets running here. If we need to, we can swap that out, but let's just start with that. Here's a Hughes & Kettner. It's kind of loud. Let's see if we get a little more crunch out of that thing. Nice crunchy tone. I think when you push the gain more, I think the capture sounds a little better. Not bad. Custom audio overdrive lead. Oh! All right, that has some gain to it. It has a lot of low end to it as well. Let's try to bring that down a little bit. Instead of bringing down the low end, let's go ahead, go over here. We're going to add in a high pass. We got to do it for both. Having trouble kind of getting this where I want it to go. Maybe we pull the gain back a little bit. It's okay. Not one of my favorites. Here's a crunch version, so maybe this would be better. A little lower gain, but pretty similar. Let's move on. Here's a Mesa Boogie Recto Verb. Let's go back. Yeah, I think that's off. All right. Turn this one on. Let's try maybe a little less gain. Not bad. St. James. I don't know what the St. James amp is. I'm not sure what to expect. It's a high gain. Let me bring back the volume just a little bit. It's got a lot of low end to it. It's not super messy, but I do want to just pull it back just a little bit. That's nice. That's better. That's a nice one. I like that. You got to roll off some of that low end, but once you do that, it's a nice, real thick overdrive. Let's try this one. Had a little more kind of top end to them. We can try to push the treble just a bit. It's not quite the same. I'm looking for like more presence. Other than that, I like these St. James captures. And last, we have a Synergy. Ooh, super quiet. Back just a little bit. Let's go ahead and turn off the high pass filter. Not loving it. It almost sounds kind of direct. So that's, sampling of some of the more popular captures over the last month. There's really nothing here that's super exciting to me. None of them did I feel like, oh, I need to make a preset with that capture. They're all good, but none of them were really great. Let me know if you disagree, if there's any in here that you really liked. As always, I'll make this preset available in my Cortex Cloud account so you can download it and try these captures for yourself. And as always, thanks for watching.